Alright, time for another update here on the canopy for the tank. So, gotten quite a bit done since the last video. Can't remember exactly where I left off, but basically I think I had just the frame built, and so now you can see I've kind of got the skin that's going to go on it, but I kind of talked about it. It's just real thin stuff, like real flexible. So what I did was I actually put a layer of glue down on the frame and then laid this on top of it. Got it just right, and then I put some little brad nails in it to hold it in place, and put some clamps on it. It turned out pretty good. So the last couple days I've been working on these doors, trying to figure out how I'm going to make a curved door with hinges and everything. So this is what I came up with. So all I did was I created little what I did was I actually took, let's see if I have a 1x3 here. So I took some 1x3. I don't have a short enough piece to use as a demo. Here, I can use this. But boards like that, and what I did was, since this edge is curved, I took this board and set it like this. You know, and I measured it, actually it would be a little bit bigger, but what I did is I drew it with my pencil all the way across, so that would give me a curved line, and that gave me the angle that I needed for these boards, which I guess are kind of like the support, or angle or whatever. But cut those, and then oops, missed a couple nails there, and then I nailed the other ones to it, and ended up figuring out that so there's this really cool bit that you can buy for doing cabinet doors at Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever, but it's specifically built for cabinet door hinges, and it cuts the circular hole. It works great, and it's actually for these right here. I'm sure if you've ever looked on the inside, if you have these hidden hinges, you'll see it's kind of got a little circle there, and it works perfect. So what I did was I took two of these boards, that one and that one, cut the holes in them, and then put those about where I wanted it. Basically it's either going to be this board or here, and I figured it'd probably be good to go ahead and go out a little further for stability. And then I just lined everything else up and approximated the end that it stuck out there, started nailing them all together, and probably will run a little bit of glue. I didn't glue these, and I probably should, because it's just those little nails holding it, which work fine, but over time they may kind of come loose. So I will probably burn some glue down the seams on those. So that's how I made the doors, and it's pretty easy once I figured out the concept. I was trying forever to try to get, I was going to build, where are they? These little guys here. I had these cut out where those holes were, and I was going to try to somehow put that in the middle and then do some kind of trim around the side, but that was just going to be too much of a hassle. So ended up doing it this way. Worked out perfect, and got the side skin on, which is pretty easy. Measured and cut those, and I'm gluing everything together because this stuff is it doesn't hold nails really good, that skin, so because it's so thin. So I'm putting a whole lot of glue everywhere. And let's see, what else do I have to do? So I think I'm gonna have to make little skirts. Let's see, so I'm on the bottom right, and this is the bottom side. I'm gonna make a little skirt for the back, that way the stand doesn't actually accidentally fall to the front. It can't slide off the front of the tank if somebody lifts up the door or something like that and it pulls it forward on accident. So I'm going to do that. And also what I thought about was trying to think ahead. At salt water and just the humidity coming off the top of the tank and everything would probably rot this wood after a while. So what I'm going to do is actually use, and I think I have a can of it. Yeah, here we go. It's Rust-Oleum's undercoat for cars, undercoating. And it's kind of like it's basically spray paint that's got like, kind of like liquid rubber. So when you spray it on, it, goes on and seals everything up that it covers. So as long as you get a good coat, on the back here, I'm going to do that on everything except for the front. The front will be just normal paint, and I'll put a couple coats on there so it's nice and thick and looks pretty good. So got everything sanded. I filled in all the little holes, the nail holes, with some whatever that stuff is, that pookie right there, and sanded it all down. So now I'm just waiting for this glue in these corners and stuff to dry, and and then I'll start doing some painting. I'll probably save the paint part for last. I'll do the undercoating first, get that little lip in the back done, and then should be ready to put on the top of the tank. So you can see I have a little lip all the way around. You could see this in the previous video too, but my light is actually going to be sitting on top of this. The fixture will be sitting right on there, and it's perfect too. It'll sit. It stretches all the way from that edge all the way across to here, and it's 3 metal halide bulbs. So, and the spacing is perfect. One's right there, one in the middle, and one on the other side. So that's it for now. I'll come back with another update once this glue dries and start getting some paint and undercoating on it.